MELEKIYM, RI'SHON, 1 Kings 16. Then the word of Yahuwah came to Yahu, the son of Canaanite, against Baasha, saying, Forasmuch as I exalted you out of the dust, and made you prince over my people Yasharel, and you have walked in the way of Yeravam, and have made my people Yasharel to sin, to provoke me to anger with their sins. Behold, I will take away the posterity of Baasha, and the posterity of his house, and will make your house like the house of Yeravam, the son of Nebat. Him that dies of Baasha in the city shall the dogs eat, and him that dies of his in the fields shall the fowls of the air eat. Now the rest of the acts of Baasha, and what he did, and his might, are they not written in the CEPHER of the chronicles of the kings of Yasharel? So Baasha slept with his fathers, and was buried in Tirzah, and Elah his son reigned in his stead. And also by the hand of the prophet Yahu, the son of Canaanite, came the word of Yahuwah against Baasha, and against his house, even for all the evil that he did in the sight of Yahuwah, and provoking him to anger with the works of his hands, and being like the house of Yeravam, and because he killed him. In the 26th year of Asa, king of Yehuda, began Elah the son of Baasha to reign over Yasharel in Tirzah 2 years. And his servant Zimri, captain of half his chariots, conspired against him, as he was in Tirzah, drinking himself drunk in the house of Artsah, steward of his house in Tirzah. And Zimri went in and smote him, and killed him, in the 27th year of Asa, king of Yehuda, and reigned in his stead. And it came to pass, when he began to reign, as soon as he sat on his throne, that he slew all the house of Baasha. He left him not one that pisseth against the wall, neither of his kinsfolk, nor of his friends. Thus did Zimri destroy all the house of Baasha, according to the word of Yahuwah, which he spoke against Baasha by Yahu the prophet. For all the sins of Baasha, and the sins of Elah his son, by which they sinned, and by which they made Yasharel to sin, and provoking Yahuwah Elowahi of Yasharel to anger with their vanities. Now the rest of the acts of Elah, and all that he did, are they not written in the CEPHER of the chronicles of the kings of Yasharel? In the 27th year of Asa, king of Yehuda, did Zimri reign 7 days in Tirzah, and the people were encamped against Gibbethon, which belonged to the Pelishtim. And the people that were encamped heard say, Zimri has conspired, and has also slain the king. Wherefore all Yasharel made Omri, the captain of the host, king over Yasharel that day in the camp. And Omri went up from Gibbethon, and all Yasharel with him, and they besieged Tirzah. And it came to pass, when Zimri saw that the city was taken, that he went into the palace of the king's house, and burnt the king's house over him with fire, and died, for his sins which he sinned in doing evil in the sight of Yahuwah, and walking in the way of Yeravam, and in his sin which he did, to make Yasharel to sin. Now the rest of the acts of Zimri, and his treason that he wrought, are they not written in the CEPHER of the chronicles of the kings of Yasharel? Then were the people of Yasharel divided into 2 parts. Half of the people followed Tivni, the son of Ginath, to make him king, and half followed Omri. But the people that followed Omri prevailed against the people that followed Tivni, the son of Ginath. So Tivni died, and Omri reigned. In the 31st year of Asa, king of Yehuda, began Omri to reign over Yasharel 12 years. 6 years reigned he in Tirzah. And he bought the hill Shomeron of Shimmer for 2 talents of silver, and built on the hill, and called the name of the city which he built after the name of Shimmer, owner of the hill Shomeron. But Omri wrought evil in the eyes of Yahuwah, and did worse than all that were before him. For he walked in all the way of Yeravam the son of Nebat, and in his sin wherewith he made Yasharel to sin, to provoke Yahuwah Elowahi of Yasharel to anger with their vanities. Now the rest of the acts of Omri, which he did, and his might that he showed? Are they not written in the CEPHER of the chronicles of the kings of Yasharel? So Omri slept with his fathers, and was buried in Shomeron, and Achab his son reigned in his stead. And in the 38th year of Achsah, king of Yehudah, began Achab the son of Omri to reign over Yasharel. And Achab the son of Omri reigned over Yasharel in Shomeron 22 years. And Achab the son of Omri did evil in the sight of Yahuwah above all that were before him. And it came to pass, as if it had been a light thing for him to walk in the sins of Yerovam the son of Nevat, that he took to be his woman Isabel, the daughter of Ethbaal, king of the Sidonians, and went and served Baal and worshipped him. And he reared up an altar for Baal in the house of Baal, which he had built in Shomeron. And Achab made an Asherah pole. And Achab did more to provoke Yahuwah Elowahi of Yasharel to anger than all the kings of Yasharel that were before him. In his days did Kiel, the Beit Ha-Eli, build Jericho. He laid the foundation thereof in Abiram, his firstborn, and set up the gates thereof in his youngest son, Seguv, according to the word of Yahuwah, which he spoke by Yahusha the son of Nun.